You're doing it right.
You're doing the intro, and then I'm doing what we're gonna talk about.
Okay. Welcome back to the We Have a Problem podcast. I'm Eduardo.
And I'm Gerardo, and today we have a stacked show. We're gonna be talking about SmackDown, Raw, Invincible episode 4, which we're not too fond of, Marshals episode 4, maybe a little bit about the Dunn Ranch trailer, and of course Daredevil episode 1.
Season 2.
Season 2, yes. So much to talk about. Pretty good week in wrestling and shows, so let's get to it.
Let's start with movies and TV, like film stuff first. I feel like we never do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's start with Invincible or Marshals, whichever one. Or Daredevil as well.
Let's do, I guess, Marshals. Because we're on episode 4 of Marshals. Episode 4 of Casey's post Yellowstone life. I see a lot of people not too fond of the show. Personally, I've liked each episode. Nothing crazy, nothing world, changing, but I've liked it. It has good action. It's cool to see Casey back doing, his thing. I do think episode 4 is the best episode so far in terms of like storytelling and progressing the story. Because I feel like the first 3 episodes has been just, some action and, that's it. So I did like this episode. Casey and his buddy, who I can't remember his name, they had some cool mission to go on to go save this guy in a helicopter. So that was cool. And we find out that guy's that's his daughter at the bar. If you guys been watching the show, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
It was revealed that that's his daughter. So I think that's interesting. So this episode, I think it gave the characters a bit more depth into their life, and obviously at the end we see that girl asking Casey out, and of course Casey has lost Monica. So it is going to be interesting moving forward if Casey's open to that. And so yeah, I mean nothing crazy with this show. So not really much to say. It's a solid episode, solid show. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if you have anything else to add to this season. What are your thoughts so far?
Like you said, it's probably the best episode of the show so far.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like a clear best in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're all just pretty straight in the middle, like pretty decent, solid episodes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it shows Casey dealing with his past life. I forgot the guy's name, but the head of the Marshals, he sends the other crew members on a mission to see if the guy who Casey killed had a firearm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it shows Casey dealing with his past life, the stuff that he did on the ranch with his dad, John. But yeah, like you said, it's a pretty decent show. Nothing too crazy, and yeah, that's Marshals.
Yeah, this past week we got a Dunn Ranch trailer.
Yes.
And that sees Rip and Beth coming back, and they're in Texas.
Yeah.
They're in Texas, so that's pretty cool. A good trailer, teaser trailer, but a good one. I am excited to see Beth and Rip back. The trailer was good. Like I said, it reveals they're in Texas. They're adding some good actors. I think Ed Harris is in there and a few other people. So yeah, I'm very excited for that show. It showed Carter.
Very split second, yeah.
Yeah, for a split second. So very interesting. I am interested to see why they're in Texas, because I know in Yellowstone they ended off still in Montana. Beth buying that ranch in Montana. So I'm curious to see why they're in Texas. If they're living in Texas or they just got business there. But yeah, that show premieres in May.
May 15th, I believe.
Yeah, in Paramount Plus. So I am looking forward to that.
A lot sooner than we thought it was going to come out.
Yeah, I thought I heard it was going to come out in the fall. So very excited that we're getting it pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was a good trailer. And
our most popular TikTok video, so thank you guys for that.
Yeah, we did good. Even on YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
But yeah, excited for that one. The Yellowstone universe just keeps growing and growing. I know we had the Madison come out. I haven't checked it out. Maybe I will soon. But I heard that was also really good, and a lot of people like that one. All the other spin-offs. So yeah, I mean, this universe, if you want to call it that, has keeps growing and growing. So, and that's the next installment. I am very excited for that one.
Yep.
So that was Marshals. You want to talk Invincible?
Yeah.
Episode 4. Like I said in the intro, I wasn't too fond of this whole episode. I didn't like it. I believe heaven heaven is for the good guys and hell is for the bad guys. But it is what it is. He did what he had to do down there. I want to kind of focus more on the ending of the episode where Mark is in his backyard
with
and
Eve.
with Autumn Eve, and she's about to tell him that she's pregnant, and then she gets cut off by none other than Omni Man,
And Alan as well.
and Alan's there too. And this is a moment I think a lot of people have been waiting for. Omni Man is back on Earth. He is with Mark, confronting Mark, and he told him straight up, "I need you for the war." He
Yeah.
said for the war, right?
Yeah, for the Viltrumite war that's coming.
Yeah. So that's very exciting. Um, how do you think Mark's going to react? Because I know he did already reunite with him. Was it last season?
In season 2.
In season 2.
In season 2, in that planet where Oliver's
yeah,
from,
yeah,
and then
where Oliver's from.
the Viltrumites infiltrated that planet. He
Yeah.
thought his father got sent into execution,
Right.
so he thinks his father's dead up
yeah.
until the point he sees
up
him.
until now, yeah.
So it's a shock to him that Omni-Man is still alive. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and you see the shockness in his face when he first cuts off Eve and looks up into the sky and sees
Yeah.
Nolan and Alan. So yeah, I mean, this is the moment we've all been waiting for since the season started, and yeah, we're finally here.
Yeah.
Episode 4. There's 4 more episodes left to go.
Gosh, 4 more episodes.
Yeah, so I mean, we got 3 episodes the first week, and
Yeah.
we ate pretty good with those 3 episodes, and now we got this one, which was a filler episode up until that final
Yeah.
scene. So yeah, I'm very excited. These next 4 episodes, I'm pretty sure, are going to be wild.
Yeah. I mean, how does Mark react? And how does Oliver react? How does Debbie react? And how does the world react to Omni-Man being back on Earth? Because he destroyed all of Chicago. I think it was Chicago, and he wanted to rule over Earth.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very, very excited to see the next episode, and of course the last 3 episodes. In how that pans out. Obviously, you got Cecil. He's going to be in that situation as well.
Conquest is back out of that prison.
Conquest is back, and yeah, the other Viltrumites. I mean, it's going to be the war. So
you have Anissa, Thrag.
Yeah.
The other one with the eye patch, I forgot his name. But yeah.
I mean, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. I'm very excited. So does Autumn Eve wait to tell Mark about their kid? So after all this, I mean, because I don't see her telling him no more.
Yeah.
Now that Nolan's back.
Yeah.
She was about to, but obviously she got cut off. So I don't think she's gonna tell him. I think Mark's gonna find out on his own.
I can see them going through an arc where like Eve tries to tell him, but Mark is just too busy and too going through a lot with obviously Nolan being back now and the war coming and preparing for that. So yeah, I could see her wanting to tell Mark, but Mark is just going to be too busy, too caught up in what's going on right now.
Yeah, and I'm also curious if she decides to have the baby, because she was telling William that she's not ready.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm interested to see how they handle that. But I'm more excited for the war, and Mark, and seeing an Omni-Man and Invincible team up. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I'm down for that. So yeah, like I said, episode 4, filler episode. I didn't really enjoy it up until the end.
Each season of Invincible has one of those episodes.
Yeah, and
Mark also back in the original blue and yellow and black suit.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I didn't mind the blue and black suit, but I think I do prefer this one.
Yeah, it just gives more life to the character. In my opinion, it's more vibrant.
Yeah.
More hero-like.
Yeah, I do like that suit better.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, because like I said, Mark, was in the underworld for 98% of the episode, and we didn't see no one else really up until the end with Autumn Eve and Nolan and Alan. So
there's a really nice scene with Mark and is his name Art, the guy who makes the suits?
Oh yeah,
that was a pretty
I think
cool scene.
At the beginning, yeah, where Mark is struggling because he killed that guy who had the alien in his head.
Yeah,
and he's struggling with the fact that he killed him, and that he almost killed the Rock guy if it wasn't for Oliver stopping him. So he's struggling with this, like if he's like his father.
Yeah.
And Art basically had a really good conversation that just the fact that you're struggling with that shows that you're not
Hmm.
So yeah, very very cool conversation. And now that he's with his dad back, I'm even more excited to see that dynamic.
Hmm.
So yeah, very looking forward to the next episode and the rest of the season of Invincible.
Yes, very excited.
Um,
Let me get a sip of water before we talk about Daredevil.
so that was Invincible.
Oh no, my water is
Um, so Daredevil episode 1, Born Again, um,
season 2.
season 2. Um, I was very very excited for this season. Even though last season I enjoyed it. I enjoyed season 1 of Born Again, but compared to the first 3 seasons on Netflix, it ranked last for me.
Hmm.
But I did enjoy season 1 of Born Again. A little slow, but it has moments. I love seeing Matt back, Dex, Kingpin, Frank. So overall, I enjoyed season 1. So was excited for season 2. The trailers were good. Jessica Jones coming back, the all black suit. I was very excited. So we saw episode 1, and right from the opening, I loved it.
Yeah.
Um, it was giving Batman in the warehouse and Batman v Superman, but also I felt watching Daredevil, I felt like watching season 1 when we first get introduced to Matt as Daredevil when he's wearing the black mask. Where when I first watched Daredevil season 1, I didn't think it was gonna be so dark. And when he started beating up those thugs and he kept punching them and punching them, I was like, "Yo, this is crazy." That's how I felt watching Matt again. He's menacing again. He's scary again. He's the devil of Hell's Kitchen again. I didn't feel that in Born Again season 1.
Hmm.
So I am very excited, very happy that I feel that way about Matt again in this episode. Because he was beating fools like crazy. He was hardcore. So they say Daredevil doesn't kill, but he was putting guys in comas for sure. But yeah, I love the opening. Um, Overall, I mean, we have. Uh, did you like the opening?
Yeah, I like the opening. The black suit. It just looks pitch like perfect. I
Hmm.
love the way it looks. I do think it's the best live action Daredevil suit that we have gotten.
Yeah.
The guys on the boat, they were terrified of him. Like you said, Daredevil is menacing again.
Hmm.
People are scared of him. He is the devil of Hell's Kitchen. And then yeah, after that scene, we go straight to where Karen and him are hiding out, and
Josie's
in Josie's.
Josie's bar.
And then yeah, we get reintroduced to Karen. We get Karen in the first episode, and it looks like she's going to be a main character finally again. Because
Hmm.
last season she only showed up in the first episode and the last one. So
Yeah.
I'm so excited that we're getting Karen back for a full season of Daredevil, and Matt and Karen are back together. They are back together in a relationship.
At you dog, bro. But as soon as Electro shows up, sorry, Karen. But yeah, Matt and Karen are back together. Probably because Frank isn't there either. But yeah, they are back together, and they're trying to take down Fisk again.
Yeah.
Karen talks about her connections, her sources. One is named Jess. I'm assuming it's Jessica Jones. I mean, who else?
Hmm.
So we didn't get Jessica in this episode. I do wonder in what episode she'll show up or how many episodes. I mean, the trailers promoted her pretty heavily,
Yeah.
so I'm assuming she's going to be in a few episodes.
And she got one of those wanted posters they posted on social media
Okay,
like
yeah,
yesterday. So maybe I know next week I believe we're getting 2 episodes. So
yeah,
maybe in one of those 2 episodes she does show up and we get reintroduced back to her.
yeah. I'm very excited to see Jessica Jones come back. I enjoyed all 3 seasons, especially season 1. So I'm looking forward for her coming back. But she was not in this episode. Who was in this episode? And apparently he's a character that was written for the show. It's Matthew Lillard's character,
Hmm.
aka Mr. Charles.
Yeah.
I like Matthew Lillard. From the Scream movies, from Scooby Doo, Five Nights at Freddy's. So I am excited to see him in this. He was good in this episode, and he brought connection from another MCU movie, because he walks into Fisk's mayor office and like, well, who are you? Who's this guy? And immediately one of the guys gets a call. He's like, you're gonna want to take that. So he takes it, and it's none other than I wrote down her name here because I was not gonna remember it, but
Valentina
Valentina Allegra
Defonte.
Defonte. So she's from the Thunder. She came out of Thunderbolts. She was in the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
She showed up in the post credit of Black Widow.
Yeah. So she's apparently now the director of the CIA, and of course in Thunderbolts, she's the one that brought together the new Avengers
Hmm.
with Yelena and Bucky and all those other guys. So that was a cool connection to bring into the show.
Yeah, it's finally connecting to the MCU.
Yeah, it's always cool to see those connections to the broader MCU
Hmm.
in these shows. So yeah, so I looking forward to seeing Mr. Charles in the coming episodes, and obviously he's working with Fisk, and yeah, so Fisk is still super anti-vigilant. He has his task force, beating down guys with no body cams, no nothing. Those fake Punishers. So yeah, very very excited to see in the coming weeks the team that Daredevil is bringing together. Obviously, we know Jessica Jones. There's rumors, which I don't think so, but rumors of Iron Fist and Luke Cage showing up. Maybe there's some people who think maybe Spider-Man will show up. I don't think so, but maybe that'll be cool.
Not in the show, but Daredevil and Spider Man. Hopefully,
Daredevil and Spider-Man.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Um, so yeah, pretty much the whole episode, Matt, is talking to people to bring a team together to bring Fist down. He goes to this like Italian restaurant and talks to the owner about who has connections that could take down Fist. Pretty much, I think. So and Cherry is still doing his thing, um, and towards the end, those fake Punishers get into Cherry's apartment and they're beating him up. And he's like, I guess, high blood pressure, whatever. He starts to have a heart attack. And then Matt all of a sudden comes in and, takes down those guys. And Matt gets distracted by hearing Cherry's heartbeat.
Hmm.
And he's remembering Foggy dying.
Yeah.
So he's hearing Cherry die, remembering Foggy die. And the fake Punishers get the better of him, beat him up, and unmask him. And they find out it's Matt Murdock.
Hmm.
And so you're thinking, like, oh, these guys know that he's, Matt Murdock. And then all of a sudden, these guys from a window, you see like at first I thought it was like a sniper shot goes to their head, and obviously I thought Punisher, but I was like, wait, Punisher's not in this. I'm like, Jessica doesn't do that. So these guys get killed. Matt hears it, and then you see a knife ricochet from the roof to the floor and lands on the floor like that,
Right in front of Matt's
right in
face.
front of Matt's face. And on the blade, it's written "You're welcome" with the bullseye logo. So it's my boy Dex. Uh, Bullseye saves Matt Murdock. So I'm very excited to see them two work together because Dex wants Kingpin dead.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, I mean, I don't know if you got anything to add to that, but
Nah, not really. I mean, you took all the words out of my mouth. I think you went down the episode pretty well. But yeah, I'm very excited for the rest of the season. Like you said, Jessica Jones coming back. Dex and Matt maybe team up, which will be crazy to see because Dex
mhm.
is the one who killed Foggy. Um,
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
yeah, so I'm pretty sure Matt won't be too fond of that. Matt almost kills Dex after he kills
he threw
Foggy.
him off the roof.
Yeah, so I mean, just very interesting to see how the rest of the season plays out. Kingpin still is the strong, menacing,
Mayor.
yeah, mayor. He's corrupting the all of New York pretty much. But yeah, like you said, it's connecting to the greater MCU with the mention of Valentina.
Hmm.
Hopefully, Daredevil shows up in Spider-Man to fight, which is most likely the Hand. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Maybe Elektra pops back up, even though she died.
died.
They all die and then they all come back. But yeah, does Foggy come back? We still haven't gotten a flashback with Foggy or
Which we
anything like
are
that.
though. The
Yeah.
flashbacks are confirmed, but
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, very good first episode. I am looking forward to the next two episodes because we're getting two episodes next week, and then of course the rest of the season, leading up to the Punisher special.
Yeah, which we got a poster of. So
Yeah,
hopefully a trailer soon.
soon. Yeah, but yeah, very good first episode. It's great to see Matt back. Great to see Karen back. Fisk. All these characters come back. I'm excited to see Dex next week. So yeah, very good first episode. I'll give it maybe I'll give it an 8
Yeah,
out of
it's
10.
similar to what I was thinking.
Yeah,
7.58.
yeah.
Because it was a little slow during some parts, but
Yeah, it
overall.
started off real strong, real good, and then kind of like but it was good world building, good
Mhm.
establishing where these characters are at now. So very good episode.
Now we are going to be moving on to what happened in the week of wrestling on Friday Night SmackDown and on Monday Night Raw. We're going to start out with SmackDown.
Mhm.
Uh, a confirmed match for Mania is Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley, and I believe who had the match? Was it Jade or Rhea? I'm not too sure. I think it was
What was in the match? Real? They were just having a promo.
no, but one of them had a match. And then I think Jade had the match, and then she called out Rhea, and then Rhea came back out, and then they had a promo. They were about to fight. Jade walks out of the ring, and then out come Meechin and BFAB, and
Hmm.
then they turn on Rhea Ripley and they join forces with Jade Cargill, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah,
Last week, I
doesn't make a lot of sense, but
I mean, if you can't beat them, join them. That's
yeah.
that's the whole reason of this. I think last week there was a backstage promo with I can't remember who, and in the background you could see Jade Cargill talking to BFAB in the background. So I guess that's how that came to be. But yeah, I mean, Michin had always had beef with Jade Cargill. Then she had a match with her a few weeks ago for the belt. She didn't beat her, and then now, like I said, you can't beat them, you join them. So yeah, they joined forces with Jade Cargill. So now I'm curious to see who Rhea Ripley gets to join her to even out the odds.
Will she though? I mean, because obviously you think of Eel, but Eel's in Raw dealing with
Yeah,
her stuff. So I think Rhea kind of goes solo, and like I think they're trying to make Rhea the underdog.
yeah, I guess, but
So I think that's what they're doing, in adding Meechin and BFAB with Jade. So uh, I guess it's a good addition to the feud. I don't think it needed it, but yeah, I mean, like I said, I think they're trying to make Rhea the underdog. So I think that's why they did that. So we'll see what happens in the coming weeks if Rhea gets anyone or if she goes solo, heading into Mania. So we'll see.
I'll be shocked if someone doesn't join her up. But yeah, like you said, maybe they're just trying to build her as an underdog, have her
Hmm.
go 3-on-1 every single week up until Mania.
Hmm.
But yeah, pretty interesting stuff. And then throughout the whole night, as the show was going, Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu are just brawling all night long. The show starts out with Drew crashing into Jacob Fatu's car.
I like how that was set up.
Yeah, they just crash into the car. It starts out. Believe Jacob Fatu is pulling up into the arena. They're doing the whole backstage thing, and then Drew McIntyre hits him,
Yeah.
and then just from the get go, they're brawling it out. Drew McIntyre thinks he has Jacob Fatu out, and then he calls out Nick Aldis to get him back into the title picture. Then Jacob Fatu comes back out. They're brawling backstage, and just throughout the whole night, they're just brawling it all out. The
Yeah.
show ends with them brawling it out, so
Yeah.
it's ends how it started.
Initially, I was very upset, and I still am, that Drew McIntyre was taken out of the title picture. Obviously, losing to Cody Rhodes a few weeks ago. But the feud or the build up for Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre has been fun.
Yeah,
Has been very fun, very entertaining. So at least that for Drew. Again, I would much rather have him in the title picture, but this feud has been fun to watch. Them just brawling it out all across the arena has been fun to see. Jacob Fatu is very entertaining,
yeah.
and so is Drew. So again, disappointed that Drew was taken out of the title picture, but this feud has been fun, and I'm sure the match is gonna be very fun. And it could be a street fight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna add a stipulation to this
Yeah,
match, especially with what they just did.
yeah,
Uh, the show ends with them like on a billboard type thing, or what are they on? I can't tell, but
like a railing or
yeah,
something.
they're on a railing. They're both on the edge of it, and they fall out. Very Jeff Hardy and Umaga on the trailer,
Yeah,
reminiscent of that.
yeah.
With the gate in the way, and you see him falling, but you don't
Onto
see
the
him.
pavement, bro.
Yeah, you don't see him hit the pavement. But yeah, it was fun. Just a fun thing that went on throughout the night. They were supposed to have a match on Friday, so that never happened because they were just brawling out all night.
Yeah.
And now, pretty sure this is going to lead to a Mania match with a stipulation, with street fight, extreme rules, no holds barred, unsanctioned. They're all the same thing, just different names.
Hmm. Yeah,
Uh,
very, very, very excited to see that match.
a Las Vegas street fight. That's what they always do.
Yeah.
But yeah, Drew and Jacob brawling out all night, and then we started. No, not start the show, but during the middle of the show, Randy Orton does come out to explain his actions for beating up Cody Rhodes and why he turned bad on him. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was pretty decent promo. Like just it's very '09 Randy-ish. The voices are in his head. He was saying how Cody was saying that he wants to fight that Randy. Listen to the voices,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what Randy did. He listened to the voices, and the voices clearly told him to beat up Cody Rhodes, and he really wants that 15th title. He wants the legacy. Legacy he kept mentioning a lot, like a
Mm.
lot in the promo.
Well, I know Ted DiBiase Jr.
Yeah,
Was found not guilty,
yeah, he just got played not guilty. So maybe he's on
so
the phone with him throughout the whole night.
yeah.
But yeah, he did keep mentioning legacy a lot throughout the promo, saying how he wants to build up his legacy and win number 15 and maybe break Cena's record and get 18. But yeah, and then later on in the night, they have a backstage segment with Matt Cardona and Randy Orton. Matt Cardona says, "Why did you do it?" or stuff like that, and then Randy pushes him. Then later on the night, another backstage segment with Randy. He's on the phone with the mystery person, whoever he tells him, whoever he's talking to, and then he says he has to go make it right. Then the main event, he calls out Matt Cardona. They handshake it out, they hug it out, and then Randy Orton, I believe, low blows him, and yeah, just beats up
Mm-hmm.
Matt Cardona like he did to Cody. So yeah, just heal Randy back.
And it's kind of funny because the voices in Randy's head is pretty much the audience
Yeah,
because they're all chanting
yeah,
one more time. So that was funny. It's always funny to hear that when they do that for a heel.
mm-hmm,
um, but yeah, I'm liking Randy's heel stuff. I've always liked Randy as a heel. Obviously, Randy as a heel is better than Randy as a face. So yeah, I am curious to see who that mystery caller is. Um, I don't think it's Ted DiBiase Jr., but some people are saying The Rock. I don't think so either.
mm-hmm,
But I mean, there is history there with The Rock and Cody, and so maybe.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, curious to see moving forward who it is, and obviously excited to see Randy do more Randy things. So yeah, fun segment throughout the night with Randy Orton.
And we'll see when Cody comes back. I'm assuming he's gonna be on SmackDown tomorrow.
Okay.
We are filming this on Thursday, so tomorrow's Friday Night SmackDown, and pretty sure Cody will be back to help build up the feud and the match towards Mania, which pretty excited for.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they add a stipulation like we were talking about last week, Hell in a Cell. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, just Randy Orton being a menace again. He's a heel. We'd love to see it.
Yep.
That was pretty much everything that happened on SmackDown. Then we had Monday Night Raw earlier this week, and we started out the show with Brock Lesnar coming out. You have Paul Heyman hyping. It's a classic Paul Heyman Brock Lesnar
Yeah.
promo, hyping him up, saying how Obafemi messed up, that Brock Lesnar is gonna conquer him, like how he conquered Undertaker, John Cena. He mentioned Dean Ambrose and
Really?
got a pretty big pop from the crowd there. So yeah, that promo was going on. Then the lights go out, Obafemi's music hits, and the aura
Oh.
that guy has, the crowd doing the little walk, the chant. Gosh, Obafemi's a star. If he loses this match at Mania, they're doing something wrong here. Uh, but yeah, Obafemi comes out. Brock Lesnar kicks him, picks him up for an F5. Obafemi gets out of it and then tosses him over the top rope. He clotheslines him outside. Very reminiscent to how Brock Lesnar eliminated Obafemi from the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure there was a callback there to that. But yeah, Brock wanted to go back into the ring, but then Paul Heyman was just stopping him. So yeah, Obafemi, Brock Lesnar, set for Mania. Very excited. Easily the match I'm most hyped for Mania. Hopefully they don't disappoint. So yeah, what did you think?
Yeah, I mean, Brock versus Oba, money match right there. It was cool to see Oba get the upper hand on Brock again for a second time.
That is
Uh,
worrying me a little bit that he's getting the upper hand a little too much.
it'll be crazy if Oba has the upper hand all the way into Mania and then still wins at Mania.
I
Like
hope they
like
do
are they
that.
willing to go that much into Oba?
I really hope they are because
That'll be crazy to see, and I could see Brock doing that. I mean, I know Brock, has certain reputations with certain things, but I mean, when he wants to, he wants to. So I mean, I would like to see Brock get upper hand at least one time because it's Brock Lesnar, and it'll be realistic that he does.
he did get the upper hand at Rumble. So like that was his one
Yeah,
upper hand, and then maybe Oba learned from that mistake. He's not gonna
maybe.
make the mistake no more going
Mm-hmm.
into Mania, and he just squashes, not squashes, but like dominantly beats
Yeah,
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar. I mean, at the same time, I don't want to see a super one-sided match either, though,
Mm-hmm.
because it is Brock Lesnar. So I mean, I just want to see a good, fun match. Um,
Quick, fast paced match.
yeah, obviously it's not going to be a super technical match. I mean, because these guys are huge and Brock isn't like that. But we've seen him had good, quick matches with Bryan, AJ Styles, guys like that.
The Goldberg match at WrestleMania 33.
33, yeah. I think with even Balor, he had one with Balor, I think.
Yeah, Royal Rumble, I'm pretty sure.
So we've seen Brock have good matches,
The triple threat with Cena and
in
Rollins.
recent years. Yeah, so hopefully something like that. But yeah, very excited to see Ova and Brock. Um, and yeah.
Brock Lesnar is going to be on the show next week again. So yeah, they're going to have another encounter. Give Oba some time on the mic. Oba Femi is really good on the microphone, and I really want to see him cut a promo on Brock. Go back and forth with Paul Heyman as well,
Mm-hmm.
because he can cut a good promo, and I really want him to get on the mic and cut a good promo against Brock.
Yeah.
But yeah, AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the women's IC title is confirmed for WrestleMania now. A lot of people are very shocked that this match doesn't have a stipulation, because they have been going back and forth outside of the ring. They haven't gotten hands on each other in the ring since Elimination Chamber when AJ won the belt. So yeah, but yeah, AJ Lee, Becky Lynch confirmed. You have Becky Lynch come out saying how she, killed the Divas division. That AJ Lee, when she left, that she had her final match at WrestleMania, and then the next night that she left, and she said that she plans on doing that to AJ Lee again. Uh, but yeah, like I said, she's saying how she killed the Divas division, she killed the Butterfly title.
Mm-hmm.
That AJ Lee, she was the biggest part of that Divas era.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so yeah, and then AJ Lee comes out, she runs Becky Lynch out of the ring. Becky Lynch runs to the crowd. AJ Lee gets up onto the commentary table, cuts a promo on Becky, and says that they have a match at Mania, calls her out. Becky Lynch says that she fell into her trap, and that at WrestleMania, she's gonna take the title back. But yeah, I believe this is a match that we all thought was gonna happen since AJ Lee returned
Yeah.
in what was it, like September of last year?
Was it that long ago?
Yes, your birthday, she came back. Remember,
Oh.
September 5th? Yeah, she came back.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been since September that she came back, and I'm pretty sure this is a match that we all thought was gonna happen since she came back at WrestleMania. So yeah, Becky Lynch, AJ Lee confirmed for the women's IC title at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to the match. I love both Becky and AJ Lee, in middle school, and yeah, middle school because she left before I went to high school. But in middle school,
Unk.
in middle school I was a huge, AJ Lee guy. I loved AJ Lee, so it was good seeing her back, coming back, to WWE. And I was also a big Becky guy in high school, so we met Becky actually.
Yeah,
So that was cool.
before she became the man.
Before she came to, I think it was like a week before she turned heel. We met Becky.
Yeah, because I remember the match when she turned on Charlotte. I was like, "You're gonna beat Charlotte up, right?" She was like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, so yeah, both of these girls are cool. So I am looking forward to the match. I hope it's a good match. Um, and yeah, uh, yeah, not much else to say other than I am looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Uh,
hopefully they had a stipulation, because their match at Chamber, we already got a one-on-one match there.
mm-hmm.
So just add like a fun stipulation.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe a submission match. They both have submissions. Becky Lynch
yeah,
has the armbar, and she
yeah.
has the Black Widow.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that
Yeah, so like it doesn't have to be a one where you throw weapons. Just a submission match will be
submission
fun.
match.
Because AJ Lee has made Becky Lynch tap out all three times since she's been back in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
At WrestlePalooza, War Games, and then at Chamber. All three of those times she made her tap out.
Yeah.
So yeah, throw a submission match in there. Have I think Becky Lynch should win the title back, in my opinion, and have Becky Lynch tap out AJ Lee back.
Yeah.
So yeah, AJ Lee, Becky Lynch confirmed. And then you had Paul Heyman come back out to address Seth Rollins,
Yeah.
and then he pretty much rage bait Seth Rollins coming out.
Mm-hmm.
He still comes out in the mask and gets a big pop every time he takes it off.
Like they don't know who's in the be.
Yeah.
Like, who
Everybody's
is
like,
it? Who is
"Ooh,"
it?
and then Seth Rollins takes it off, and then
Again.
it's the biggest pop in the world. But yeah, and then he also once again says that Seth Rollins fell into his trap, like Becky Lynch trapped AJ Lee, and then he has officers come out to arrest him for putting hands on him last week for stomping him. Did he stomp him?
The Boston PD, by the way.
Yeah. He stopped him or hit him with a chair, one of those two, or did he do both? I can't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, they come out to arrest him, and as he's getting arrested, walked out, Paul Heyman's telling him how Becky Lynch is gonna divorce him, and then she's gonna get with the rest of the locker room, Then after that, their daughter's gonna get put up for adoption,
And then
and
he's an
yeah, he's
adopted.
gonna adopt the daughter, and then that's
Such a
when
wild thing to say, bro.
and then that's when Seth Rollins snapped. He ran back to the ring and punched Paul Heyman in the face, and then
So,
that's
so obviously, I think 1 week or maybe even this week because I think I saw that Breaker was gonna be at the Performance Center.
oh, was he really?
I think so. So this has to be leading to where Paul Heyman is like gonna bring out Braun Breaker, right?
I saw someone say that it would be cool if Seth Rollins comes out with all the masked men again, and then as
Oh,
they're
one
all
of them
coming
will
out,
be
uh, then they're doing the whole little shake up thing. One of them
Spears him.
spears Seth, and
That would
then
be cool.
yeah, that would be a cool way to do it.
Yeah,
Because what they're doing with the whole masked men just shuffling around, it's
yeah,
dumb,
yeah,
but that'll be a cool way to like put it back on Seth, with the
yeah,
whole mask thing.
yeah,
So yeah, hopefully Braun Breaker is cleared before Mania because I do think that is the match for Mania to make.
yeah,
So yeah, hopefully Braun Breaker can get cleared, and that will be the match. Because right now it looks like Seth Rollins doesn't really have a clear path to WrestleMania,
yeah.
sadly, which is crazy because he's Seth Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, hopefully that's a match made for Mania. Do you got any more comments for that?
No, no. Just I hope it is Braun Breaker because if not, like you said, his path to WrestleMania is kind of unclear right now,
Mm-hmm.
and I wouldn't want him to see. I wouldn't want him to face Logan Paul again at Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Austin Theory. I mean, I think would be the better choice, but yeah, I hope it's Braun Breaker. I hope he's cleared for Mania, and I think that would be a cool way to do it, where they're shuffling, and then one of the guys in the mask spears him, takes off the mask, Braun Breaker. I think that'd be cool. So hopefully that happens.
Out of all the scrawny masked men, there's one buff,
Yeah,
one
yeah,
buff one.
yeah. But hopefully it pans out that way.
Yeah. Also, in the night, we had Dominic Mysterio versus Penta. And as Dominic is making his entrance, he's coming out with Liv Morgan. And then mid entrance, Stephanie Vaquer out of nowhere comes out and attacks Liv Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
They brawl for a good 2 minutes on the entrance ramp. And then they go back into Gorilla. Uh, Liv is throwing her into the walls. And then as she goes to kick her, Stephanie Vaquer picks her up,
Mm-hmm.
spine busters her. And then you have all security and the refs
Separation.
separate them, and then Dominic Mysterio has to go back out there and do his
Yeah.
entrance all over again. But yeah, Stephanie versus Liv. This is a pretty heated rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie has said some things to Liv. Liv has said some things to Stephanie. So yeah, what's your hype level for the match leading into Mania?
I'm actually really excited for this match. Both Liv and Steph again have been really aggressive this build up. Um, they were they were they were scrapping
Mm-hmm.
in this brawl. I mean, Steph, like you said, power bombed Liv into on Gorilla. So I am excited for this match. I don't know who's gonna win.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I think it could go either way.
Me too.
It could go either way because I mean both these women are so over. I think the crowd love both of them. So yeah, I am curious to see which way it goes, but very excited for this match. I'm a big Rhea guy. Rhea's my favorite right now, but I think I'm more excited for this match than I am the Jade and Rhea match.
Mm-hmm.
So that says a lot. Uh,
Technically, and in ring, this is going to be a better match.
oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. I mean,
They're both incredible in the ring.
yeah, Steph and Liv like to get technical in there. So yeah, I am excited for this match.
But yeah, like I was mentioning, Dominic Mysterio versus Penta for the IC title. They do have their little it was like a quick 5-7 minute match.
Mm-hmm.
JD McDonough did end up coming out with Dominic Mysterio since Liv Morgan got attacked, and
Mm-hmm.
then during the match, JD McDonough is distracting Penta, and they're going to cheat their way onto it. I believe he hit Penta. I can't remember JD, and then Dominic goes up for a frog splash, and then in comes Finn Balor. His
Yeah.
theme music hits. Uh, Finn Balor's first time showing up since getting kicked out of the Judgment Day, since snapping on the Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, he costs Balor the match. Penta retains the IC title. And then Balor goes into the ring and starts beating up Dominic Mysterio. Then JD gets involved. He pulls Dominic out of the ring. Finn was about to hit a coup de grace on Dominic.
Mm-hmm.
uh, JD pulls him out. Then Finn does senton over the top rope, takes both of them out, gets Dominic back in the ring, starts beating him up some more. And then eventually Dominic does escape, and then Finn Balor does hit a coup de grace on JD McDonough. But yeah, it looks like we are well on our way to a Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio match at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
The big question is though is will we get Demon Finn Balor back for this match?
I mean, I want it, man, and I feel like we've had other feuds with Balor to where it will make more sense for the Demon to come back, and he didn't.
Hmm.
So I don't think we are gonna get Demon Finn Balor for this match, but it'll be cool to see it. I mean, do it. I mean, even though for even though there's no reason to do it, because it's awesome when you do, and obviously at Mania it's that much more
Hmm.
of a spectacle. So I hope they do, but I don't think they are. But I think Balor and Dominic put on a really good match. So I wish again, again, like with Drew, I wish Balor could have been in the main event picture. But he's not, and he's gonna be. It looks like he said, we're on our way for Dominic Mysterio versus Balor. So yeah, I mean, again, these guys put on a really good match. So I hope they get the time and a good spot for them on the card to do so, because I do like both of these guys. So yeah, do you think Balor gets like some extra help since Dom has JD and
I saw someone say it'd be cool if he gets Damien's and Rhea's help, since they
mhm,
were also a
originals,
part of
yeah,
Judgment Day.
yeah,
But they're both caught up in their thing.
yeah.
Damien and R-Truth just won the tag
Tag team
titles.
champions, yeah,
We didn't mention that happened on SmackDown.
yeah,
Yeah, who knows what the SmackDown tag team division is up to, because you have that team,
hmm,
core champs. When you have teams like Fraxium and Motor City Machine Guns,
yeah, yeah,
White Six, MFTs, which they've been feuding for what feels like forever.
hmm,
So hopefully they get a blow off match at Mania. Uh, but yeah, Dominic and Finn, it is looking like we are going to get that match at Mania. I'm hoping we get Demon Finn Balor. We haven't seen them since I believe 2023 at WrestleMania 39 against Edge.
yeah,
So yeah, I hope we get Demon Finn Balor, and hopefully after, if he beats Dominic Mysterio, which I really hope he does, that really elevates him back into the main event picture, because that is where Finn Balor does belong, in the
mm,
main event picture.
yeah.
He had that mountaintop moment in 2016 when he won the Universal title and then had to relinquish it the next night because he got injured, and then never found his way back up there, which really sucks. So yeah, I'm really hoping Finn Balor can just finally, with this babyface run, catapult his way back up into the main event team and win a world title again in 2026.
Just once, man, just once.
Yeah, just one good title reign. But yeah, and then we moved on to the main event segment that happened on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk came out, cut a whatever promo. He
Talking about how he's old,
Yeah, he asked the crowd
old and
about
proud.
he asked the crowd in Boston, "Am I old?" And they all started immediately chanting, "Yes, yes, yes, yes."
Hmm.
And he was like, "Yeah, I'm old, and I'm proud to be old." Yeah,
Kind of weird. I mean, uh,
I'm assuming that Larry's off limits, which
yeah,
sucks because you brought
yeah,
up his dead father,
yeah.
and he can't bring up your dog. So I'm assuming that Larry's off limits since it just hasn't happened
But
yet.
kind of weird how they got that one line from, or how they made that one line from Roman last week, the line where Punk was like, "Okay, that's enough." To we're calling him old. I mean, I don't know. I feel like with these two guys, and it's a title fight. You literally could pick anything else, but they were talking about how Punk is old and proud, and how he doesn't dye his gray hairs, but Roman does. It felt really weird. It was kind of silly.
Their promos have de-escalated every single one of them. Like the first one was really really good, then the
Yeah,
second one was good, then the next one was that's when it starts to fall off, and then
yeah,
now we're just here.
kind of weird. What
Yeah,
saved this segment barely was Roman beating Punk.
yeah. Roman Reigns snapping.
Yeah,
Roman Reigns did look like he was back to that 2020 like
tribal
tribal
chief. Yeah,
chief level character. You had
yeah,
the Usos come out. Punk was pretty much rage baiting them the whole
yeah,
time,
yeah.
saying how Jey Uso, uh, something about when he won the world championship that he wasn't a good world champion or something. Then
Hmm.
Jey Uso came out, he started snapping, and then Jimmy came out trying to calm him down, saying that they have a tag match next week that they need to prepare for. Jay said that he doesn't care about the tag titles,
Hmm.
kind of reminiscent to when he said he doesn't care about the tribal chief.
We've
What?
been knowing that though, bro.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm curious to see what the Usos' role is going into Mania from now on, because it looks like we're getting OG Bloodline back, maybe.
That's what I was gonna say. Like the Usos being heavily involved in this segment
Mm-hmm.
is interesting, especially having Jay barking orders like, "You know what to do.
Yeah,
You know what to do."
get him,
So
Joe.
it was kind of weird seeing Jay, do that, and Roman obeying.
Yeah,
So So yeah, kind of interesting to see
And it's like
that.
what everybody backstage has been telling Jay, that he sounds more like Roman every single week.
Yeah.
So, and it's true because he was barking orders to Roman saying to get him,
Hmm.
and then Roman went and got him. He beat him up
Yeah.
like crazy. He speared him, Superman punched him, took him
Hmm.
outside, put him through the announcer's table, and then the crowd was shouting one more time to that as well.
A very heel crowd
Yeah,
this week, and SmackDown also.
yeah, they were chanting one more
So
time, and then it ended with Punk laughing. I don't know if you saw that.
yeah,
That
he
he was
was laughing. He
laughing.
was saying, "I'm not the one in trouble" or
I'm not the
something.
one who needs help.
Yeah, there you go. Wonder
Uh,
what that means.
yeah, just I'm still excited for the match. But
Yeah, I am too. It's just this promo, this segment, with the promo was very kind of silly. Talking about old and
yeah,
so, but
it's like what they keep saying. Like Roman needs to be there. Like
he
uh,
has been though. I mean, he was just there not what last week or something.
yeah, a few weeks ago. But yeah, it's Madison Square Garden next week. I'm positive he'll be there.
Hmm.
He never misses an MSG show.
Yeah.
But yeah, uh, Roman Punk for Mania. Still pretty excited for the match. Promos have been going downhill in my opinion. But yeah, it looks
I
like
mean,
we're.
I'm sure the match is still going to be good though because I mean
Mhm,
we know both of these guys can put on good matches, so I'm not worried about the match. It's just the promos have been kind of like you said, just de-escalating week by week.
mhm,
So hopefully it picks up again this week in Madison Square Garden and on the way to WrestleMania. But yeah, I think that covers wrestling, right?
yeah, it's all the
Turn,
wrestling we got.
yeah. Not a bad week for wrestling. Not a bad week for shows. Other than little nitpicks that we had.
Daredevil's back.
Daredevil is back. Excited for the rest of the season. I am excited to see Dex in next week's episode.
Invincible is heating up again.
Yeah, hope.
Omni Man is back.
Mm-hmm.
Mark and him are gonna reunite, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, with he's gonna also see Debbie again. He's gonna see Debbie's new boyfriend.
Yeah.
He's gonna see Oliver.
Yep.
Yeah, and then Marshals. It's just been a straight line for me pretty much.
Yeah.
But the Dutton Ranch trailer does look good,
Mm-hmm.
so very excited for that. Almost 6,000 views on TikTok. Thank you guys for that. That was a fun surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing the views go up and the likes go up as well. That was a crazy day seeing that. We're about to hit 50 subs,
Mm-hmm.
so
That's cool. I don't know. I
yeah,
don't know how many of those people actually come back and watch us, but
mm,
you did click subscribe, so thank you.
yeah,
Hopefully we get 50 more of you guys pretty soon.
mm-hmm,
Um, but yeah, I mean, we're still learning and trying new things with these videos. I don't think many people watch the full podcast, but I know some of you guys watch the segments we put on shorts and stuff.
and TikTok.
But if you do happen to see this, we are still learning and trying new things. We want to try a different setup. We want to be more structured with the episodes, write down more notes so we could better explain and better review. So we're just learning as we go, but we
Mm-hmm,
appreciate you guys who have subscribed, and if there are some of you guys who do watch us constantly or come back and watch us, thank you.
mm-hmm,
And for the new people who are coming in, we hope you stick around.
yeah,
So yeah, that's it, right?
mm-hmm. I mean, it's all
Uh,
the notes we got down here.
we'll be back next week with another podcast episode, and if there's any trailers that come out between that time, we're gonna react to them.
Do you want to react to the Stranger Things trailer?
Maybe I don't know if I'll watch it. Maybe you can do that one.
All right.
But yeah. So thank you guys. We'll see you guys next week for sure, and maybe in between with some trailers.
And if you watch both Formula One and this podcast, we're doing Japan race predictions
Hmm.
right after filming this. So yeah.
Yeah. So appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe on TikTok and YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.